Hi, Capricorns. Crazy, huh, Christopher? I know I'm very moody right now. I think it's because I did a reading earlier, and I think the energy's really fucking with me. So I'm gonna do this quickly for you guys. Si tiré los caracoles, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of information there, and then I'm gonna cut this because I need to go cleanse. I just don't feel right. But this I've had out since earlier, so okay. Capricorns in a relationship. How good is this relationship for you? How fulfilling is it really? How honest are you being with yourself? Because I feel like there's a lot of giving, and they're taking, and you're not receiving the same. So I feel like you're kind of losing grip on finances. Finances, I feel like you're out of control with like your responsibilities because you're so preoccupied to what they need. You know what I mean? You're not looking at your needs, and neither are they. And I don't think it's that they do it on purpose. I think it's that they're just selfish by nature. But the good thing is that if you're whatever you're working at, you have to work double as hard. And I feel like with you have the Ten of Wands here, and that's Saturn in Sagittarius. So that's gonna give you good results. That's gonna give you some really good, lasting results. If well, you are working really hard because of this whole scenario. So you're guaranteed, you know what I mean, lasting results through the struggle. Okay. And I also feel that you're being asked to do things that are not really what you're that are not in line with how you were raised or what your beliefs are. And I feel like it's very sexual. That's what I'm picking up. Because you have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. So I feel like this person is very, very intense and very open to experiment. And I feel like they have asked you to do something that may come to pass. You might do it in the next few weeks, um, involving like a menage a trois kind of thing, okay? So I don't know if that's something you guys want to do, but it's kind of funny because el ovi que tiraron, it's very sexual as well. So it does talk about not straying from your customs, not going, don't go astray from the way you were brought up. That's kind of funny that that would happen because if it's not something you're comfortable doing, then don't do it. Okay. And I feel like if you don't do it, it may stir shit up between the two of you. But I also feel like you're being asked to be honest with yourself on how fulfilling is this really. Porque la tirada also says that this is not going to be the love that you finish with, that there is another love for you. So how honest are you about this one, That may or may not resonate with all the Capricorns, but for those of you that it does show that. There also might be a celebration. The card, since it's general, it could be talking about something that you've accomplished in the work area. Okay, and I feel like you're about to get recognition for it. But some of you might not. Some of you are really on your own right now. Some of you are in a relationship but very on your own because you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Swords as the outcome. So I feel like I feel like you're frustrated beyond belief. And whether you're admitting that to yourself or not, I feel like there's a level of frustration here. But I almost feel like you finally got what you wanted, but why are you frustrated? But it's because it's not exactly how you wanted it, okay? And then you have the Sun in the reverse crowning you. And at the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Swords. So you have the potential to do a big accomplishment here. I feel like you were given some kind of job to do at work, like some kind of, assignment assigned to you. And I feel like because of this relationship, you're slacking off a little bit, or you're distracted. You're not balancing your time properly. You know what I mean? Just make sure that who you have has you. You know what I mean? Because this Knight of Wands is fast, he's passionate, and he came towards you, and I feel like he's very edgy and very nervous and very insecure, and I feel like he wants to experiment, and don't let him walk all over you, him or her, you know what I mean? Don't let that distract you, or don't let the love you have for this person, don't let it control your choices, okay? You still can say no, or no, not today, I'll do it another time. You don't have to be at their beck and call, okay? I just feel like this person has a lot of, they're impatient maybe. They're very, very popular. I feel like a lot of people want to be around them, or they have that option. But I feel like there's some type of insecurity with this person. You know what I mean? You might be in denial about this choice. You might be like, that this is telling me like maybe you know that this is the wrong person for you, but this is who you want and you don't care what it takes to keep them. You know what I mean? So that may be why the Two of Swords is here in the outcome, because you're kind of blindfolding yourself. Like, no, you're not going to deal with it. This is what you wanted and this is what you wanted. You don't care if, like, you know those women that they have all this money, these men, so they don't give a fuck if they cheat on them because they're going to stick to it because they have that money. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Like, they don't care what the consequences are as long as that's who they finally have. And that's what this is telling me, because you're not getting too much help from this person. Or even this whole situation. It doesn't have to be this person. I think you guys need to know that if you guys didn't do so much, this person would not leave. This person's not gonna, this person needs you more than they let you know. They need you more than they show. Okay? It's funny because I mentioned the menage a trois. El odú que tiraron is very, very sexual. It's where sex was actually taught. It's where that's where they, you know, it's really, really, it's a trip that you guys, that it's going together. It also discusses, it talks about, for women, for single moms, be very careful of if you have boyfriends or lovers or whatever coming to the house and you have younger children, it's warning you against being very careful, because there are, este es un signo que tiene mucho pedophiles or predators or you know, people with ill intentions looking at you, because if you are a single parent and they are attracted to that, because sometimes they're easier targets. It also talks about adultery. For those of you Capricorns that this has resonated with, this is talking about you cannot be an unfaithful person because you can lose all the positives to this sign. It also talks about, there's something with kids here in regards to, es un tabú para pegar un niño. You cannot hit a kid with this signal. You'll lose all, like, again, the positive that comes with this sign, you'll lose it. No striking kids. It talks about how much you respect the law. How you don't like to deal with anything that has to do with legal issues because you just rather stay away from it. It talks about the potential for incest having happened in your family at some time or another. If there's 3 kids, if you have 3 brothers or sisters, it does talk about, and this could be your generation or past generation, but este signo does talk about either 2 of the siblings or a parent and the sibling. There's been some type of problem there. This also talks about having problems with your stomach area, like your el vientre, like your uterus, and having had that recently, it's telling you that if you think it's been taken care of, it may not. So you may have to go to the doctors and get that checked out before it gets strength, because it could come back a little stronger. Okay? Okay, this also talks about, I had to write some stuff down with, porque los signos bring a lot of information. So this also talks about treason. There's a lot of deceit with this, because this is there's different things there's different events in life that are born from each set of, you know, los signos. In this one, it's cuando se hace el primer entierro. So that's like the first funeral, the first burial, the first hole was dug with this. Which means that your life's been a bit violent, or it's been a little bit troublesome, okay? You need to be very careful of, for the month of December especially, that's what I did this for. So if you're on your period, for my female Capricorns, do not lift heavy things, okay? Don't help other people carry heavy things either. You need to be very careful of gossip. That's something that you need to stay away from, or don't engage in it when you're out and about. You also have to be careful with family members. There seems to be a lot of jealousy around you, even if they don't talk about it. There's also something here with elderly people. You have an affinity of being very helpful with them. You need to keep doing that. These are warnings that go, because if you don't do them, you could lose all the positive that comes with this, okay? you must dream with water, or you've been dreaming with water, or the beach, or pregnancy, something of that nature. And I feel that it's, well, Yemaya speaks a lot in este signo. So if you do have problems with people, that's who you want to work with. So you can go to the beach, you can, te puedes limpiar en la playa, you can go and just, talk to her, you take your silver coins. You can even leave an offering in the water and she'll take it in. I've done that lots of times. And that can be a really good cleansing for you guys. You guys should actually even take some of that water, the ocean water, and you can use it for 7 days to cleanse your head. This sign talks a lot about keeping your head clear because it speaks a lot of anxiety and a lot of anxiety. Watch your eyes. Take care of your eyes too. Your vision. I feel like you need to take care of your eyes. There's something here that you guys may have promised, or maybe in the past you've gone to somebody and you were supposed to fulfill a promise to Yemayan. I feel like it wasn't done. Y aquí también habla mucho San Lázaro. So there's a lot of disease here. Not disease. Well, yeah, it could be disease. Illness. So this is talking about something that's happened that you're sick from the inside. I don't know if it's a male or female Capricorns, but it has algo inside. So it could be your liver, your stomach, your uterus, whatever it is. You need to get it checked out because it might get stronger. It might come back, or there might be more to it. So if it's already gone away and you thought it was nothing, you should just double check just to make sure that they clear the virus or whatever it is that you might have. Okay. It also tells you to be careful when you're walking that you don't have a huge slip and really, really hurt yourself. Okay? Yeah, gossip will be one of your downfalls. Gossip and infidelity. And for my female Capricorns, you need to not be with anybody else until you are completely cut from your, current husband. For Capricorns that have 3 kids, two or three kids, you may have one that's in prison, that's in jail, or that's going into trouble, that is heading that way. So you may want to talk with them or figure it out, because this also speaks about that. If your mother has passed away, then you need to feed her. There's something that you have to do with her, because that's who's going to help you as well. So you can email me and I can help you do that, or you can maybe you've already done it, I don't know. And if she hasn't passed away, she might be getting sick, or she might already be ill. It doesn't talk about her getting sick. It's either she's already ill or she's already passed. This also talks about un muerto that's around you. So I feel like you need to do una misa for them. Or, yeah. Because this talks about somebody that kind of lingers, okay? It also talks about a really strong ancestor that you have with you. This also talks about being involved in this kind of work by birth. It's something that's in you. It's saying como que eres santera por nacimiento. Like that's just, you're supposed to have this done already. That's what this sign talks about too. So there's a lot of you Capricorns that should be santeros, I guess. You know what I mean? That's what this talks about, Con San Lázaro también. Check your health. Make sure you follow up with your appointments and stuff, because San Lázaro speaks a lot about illness and the poor as well. So like I said, your finances could be all over the place right now because of this person. So make sure you're not taking care. For my female Capricorns, you don't need to support anybody. You know what I mean? Make sure that it's a fair give and take. They're not going to go anywhere. They need you more than you need them. That's what I think. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you guys dream a lot with water. Or drowning or something of that sort. Okay, my dears. I'm going to go. That's all I have for you guys for December. So just be careful. Just make sure you get your finances in order. Stay away from gossip. Yeah, so you can hear people talking about it, but don't go looking for it, because that will be a big downfall for you guys this month, or the month of December. All right, guys. Goodbye.